Well, uh, good afternoon and welcome, friends. It's Sunday actually, afternoon. First of all, I want to start by giving you a few tips if you are new to meditation or just establishing your practice. So the first thing we want to take care of is the body. And one way that we can do that is by acknowledging that this may be a comfortable seated position, but also you could sit like this or just hug your knees, hug your legs. The main thing is that we want the back to be straight, so we can be here. And you're also welcome to sit in a chair, a comfortable, firm chair if possible, or prop your back against the wall or anything, maybe a cushion or something that you have that is going to help you to keep a straight back without much work. We don't want to be thinking about our backs or our necks or any part of our body specifically. If during the practice something hurts, feel free to break posture, move around, wiggle a little bit until you're comfortable. The main thing is that we want to be comfortable, and this should not be torture. Okay, so we don't want to introduce new suffering to our mind and to our body. So one of the things that we can do is right now you can wiggle a little bit and find a comfortable position. Comfortable for your legs, your joints, your hips, your back, shoulders, and your neck as well. So whatever you have to do, we have some time. And of course you're at home, so you can always move around and switch. You're also welcome at any point to, of course, suspend the session. We'll start. I want to start first by acknowledging and being grateful for all of our teachers that have given us this practice, however old it is. It could be thousands of years old, or it could be 100 years old, or maybe a few years old, who knows. But I want to thank them for this gift, and also to acknowledge that although we are apart right now, we are one, we are always together. And as my late teacher Phyllis Furimoto used to say, we are always one, we are always together, and sometimes we meet in person. So let's begin by doing a few breathing exercises, a few practices, so that we can settle the breath. And as the breath settles, then the mind tends to settle as well. We are not going for empty mind, nothing of that sort. What we want is to just arrive to a point where the mind is a little calmer, and we are acknowledging our feelings, our thoughts, and we are at peace in our own skin. So nothing too ambitious, just a nice and friendly afternoon meditation session. So let's begin by going over the breath. We want to have a straight back so that our chest can expand freely, can expand sideways, forwards, back. And we want to breathe as deep as we can without causing any strain on our lungs, on our chest, or our throat. And when we breathe in, we want to fill our lungs as much as we can, and all the way up to the collarbones. But we want to stay away from shrugging our shoulders. So when we take a deep inhale, we don't want to go like that. And on the exhale, we don't want to collapse. So we want to keep a straight, nice and relaxed chest, and nice and relaxed shoulders. You're welcome to keep your hands on your thighs, so shoulders can relax, palms up, palms down. You can also put one palm on top of the other if that feels better. Main thing is that you are comfortable and that, again, you're not working harder than you have to. So let's begin by breathing, and I will introduce a count at first, and then I would like, or I suggest that you keep that deep breath throughout the session. So first, let's take a deep inhale through the nose, and as we exhale, exhale through the lips with a sound. And again, a long inhale through the nose, and exhale through the lips. Now we'll do the same sound with lips sealed, and we call that Ujjayi breath, so through the nose. And exhale. So we want to breathe about 3 or 4 counts in, 5 if possible, and 3 or 4 or 5 counts out. So we call this an even breath or samavriti. Let's begin with a count of 4, and I will begin with an exhale to everything through the nose. So we exhale through the nose, and then we inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Through the nose, exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And one last time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the lips. And one more time, a cleansing breath. Deep inhale and exhale. Alright, so now we have established our breath, and we'll proceed with either eyes closed or eyes half closed or eyes open, depends on your preference. If you feel a little anxious when you close your eyes, then I suggest just keep your eyes closed or half closed. And I would like to suggest also that you keep your gaze fixed at a still point. Any still point will be fine. So let's begin breathing deep. Allow the breath to settle. Feel the chest as it expands. And feel the chest as it empties completely. If the mind wanders, let's always return to our breath. Paying attention to our breath. We expand that awareness to our body. However our body is right now, we accept it. Whatever feelings, sensations we encounter, we welcome them. Let's bring our attention to the muscles of our face. Relax the forehead, the eyebrows, Relax the eyes, the lips. Release the jaw. Allow the shoulders to fall back and down. Relax the hips, the thighs. Allow a soft smile to form for no reason. Let us acknowledge and pay attention to every thought that arises. There is no denial of any thought. As thoughts arise, we observe them. We see them arise, sustain, and dissolve. And the next thought arises. It is there for a while, and it is replaced. Some of those thoughts bring feelings. And some of those feelings we call suffering. Some of those feelings we call fear. And we acknowledge them. And accept them as part of nature. And even as those feelings are there, we acknowledge peace also exists. And beauty also exists. And love also. As thoughts of suffering arise, we focus our mental eyes on thoughts of beauty, of peace, of health, and freedom. We place our attention at the center of our chest, our heart. And we visualize a white lotus flower. As we inhale, the petals open brighter and bigger. And as we exhale, all our fear and worries leave the body. We surrender our attachment to fear. We surrender our attachment to control. And we come back to the present, to now. We visualize that lotus flower traveling to our throat, becoming brighter. And with every exhale, things unsaid leave our body and our mind. The lotus flower travels to the top of our head, to our crown. And 1,000 lotus petals open. We visualize bright light showering our body. Expanding beyond this room. Expanding beyond our homes. Lighting up our cities. And lighting up our world. I invite you to place one hand on our heart and one below it, and spend a few moments feeling our skin, our breath, and practicing gratitude for each breath. Let's return our attention to our body, our breath. So I would like to leave you with some words from the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is talking to Arjuna, and Arjuna feels that he doesn't want to fight his family, his friends, and Krishna says, Arjuna, you must fight. And Krishna says, don't you know that you cannot die? And don't you know that you cannot kill? There is a part in each of us that is eternal and unchanging. And I invite you to remain connected with that part that is in all of us. That spirit that is unbreakable, unchanging. And that each day, as we move about and go about our business, we always remember to feel gratitude for each breath. Thank you so much for connecting, and I hope you're well. Keep taking care. Namaste.